Hi. Let's start today tutorial regarding rainfall data analysis using Google Earth Engine. So at first, it's a very basic thing. I have uploaded my study area map. So let's check. So this is my study area map. Okay. And then I have, so over there, this is the data. So this is the data I'm going to use today. Climate Hazard Center Infrared Precipitation with Station Data, CHIRPS. Okay, it's a more than 30 year plus data. Okay, so dataset provider is UC SBCAG, and dataset availability is 19 from 1981, and this is the collection snippet. And if I'm going to band, then there is only one band is available. This is the precipitation band. So minimum value is 0, maximum value is 144.34, and unit is D, millimeter per day. Okay, this is the term of uses, and this is the citation. If you are going to use this data, this rainfall data, then you have to cite this one. Okay, this is the citation. So I have already opened in my browser section. So just you need to write CHIRPS rainfall data, then you will find these two things. Okay, so if you go to this, then click on that thing, Google for developers, then you will find these things. Okay, so dataset availability is from 1981, and this is the collection snippet and dataset provider, and cadence is 1 day, and pixel size is like a 5566 meter. And this is the band, minimum maximum value, pixel size is meter, and description is precipitation, and this is the example code, and other thing you will find over there. Okay, so if you, this is the author. Okay, so he has a BSc in mathematics and MA in geography, as well as the other things, and about his description. Okay, so this is the basic about regarding this data set, which is provided by this, and this is the version number 2.0. Okay, and then after search it in Google, the first version. Okay, if you click over there, then you will find these things. Okay, so rainfall estimation from rain gauge and satellite observation data, and this is the basic visualization for 2025-12-2. Okay, so it's a recent visualization. Then this is the legend. Okay, and this is the access, how to access the data set, and other all of these things I will make a video. Okay, and so this is the collection snippet. Just you have to copy these things and then close it. Okay, and similarly you have to object center your study area object for zooming level. So I am going to increase it to 9, and then add layer. If you want to add layer, then you can add your study area as a layer, and color will be black and name will be study area. Okay, so let's check it, change it Sikkim. Okay, and this is the rate. Okay, and then you have to arrange your date. So in my case, my date range is nearly start is from this is one start is 2000 and end year is 2023. Okay. Sorry. And then just you need to load your data set from here. Just click on that, and this is the collection snippet. Copy these things and then just paste it over there. Okay. And then similarly from the other like others data visualization using Google Earth Engine, just dot filter on with your ROI, region of interest. Okay, so my region of interest is Sikkim. So which is located our it's a Indian state. Okay, so I renamed it as a ROI, and after filter bounds, just filter the starting year and ending year. Okay, I write it in different way. This is the starting year and this is the ending year. Okay, starting from 2000 1st January and ending is 31 December 2023. Okay, and then create the annual rainfall map. The first one is annual rainfall map. So for that, just simply name it as per as you need, and then starting year, ending year, and start date and end date. Okay, just you have define these things. Okay, and then return to the data, and then just filter date, start and end. And for annual you have to use sum, dot sum. Okay, and then clip your start area using dot clip, and then set year. Okay, and then set the system time start. Okay, and start means, and then after calculation the annual rainfall, I am going to create a monthly rainfall. Okay. So for monthly rainfall, the code is same, but you have to just add one thing over there. Month is one. Okay, one month wise. Okay, so if I go back to the previous code, then this is the one 1 year. Okay, start is year, and then from the base year is 2000, then it will calculate by year wise 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, and similarly like 2023. But over there I have add it's a month, and month will be single month wise. Over there I have add one for single year, and then over there I have add one, which means single month. And then similarly for monthly rainfall for like use sum and clip ROI and rest of the things. Okay, this is the same code for calculation the annual rainfall and monthly rainfall. And then if you want to add monsoon rainfall, okay, so in Indian case, so monsoon rainfall is basically from June, July, August, September. So that is why JJAS, June, July, August, September. So change it as per as your need in your country. Okay, country definition. Like if you want to calculate December, January, February, then you can change it according to your need. Okay. So similarly, you need to write the code, but uh, over the year. Okay. So June is basically 6 months. January, February, March, April, May, June. So that is why it's starting 6. Okay, and then July, August, September. Okay, June, July, August, September. So end is 9 over there. Okay. And then the same thing you have to write for summation and clip your ROI. Okay. And then visualization purpose. Okay. So over there I have calculated annual rainfall, its monthly rainfall, and the monsoonal rainfall. Okay. So if you getting these things, so then you will write any code using this data. Okay. So over there is year means for year, and one is for particular year, and if you change it like a month, then it will change monthly wise. Okay. And then if you calculated it specific session wise or specific month wise, then you need to write over there. Okay. And then for visualization purposes, the minimum value and maximum value. So minimum value is 5000 and maximum value is 3000, sorry, 500 and 3000. And then choose your color palette as per your need. Okay. So display one example here. Okay. I have already calculated. So for 1 year. So if you want to display for 1 year, then you can add only 1 year. Okay. Otherwise you can choose for multiple years rainfall. Okay. And then you can add the layer using that I have calculated over there, annual rainfall. Okay. So after annual rainfall, then you have to calculate the monsoonal rainfall, and then time series chart. Okay. So in this case we are going to export it as a CSV file. Okay. So that is why. So I am going to create a chart over there like a annual chart or monsoonal chart, something like that, but over there I have an annual chart. For Google Earth Engine, use UI chart dot image dot series. This is the code. Okay. UI dot chart dot image dot series. Image collection is basically annual rainfall. Okay. And then region is ROI. Okay, region is ROI, and reducer is, you have to use the reducer for meaning purpose. Okay, this is the basic code for reducer. And then scale is 5000. Okay, if you want to change it as per your need, then you can change it the scale size. Okay. And then what will be the option? Okay, there will be an option like a title, annual rainfall trend, and title is AR, and then title will be rainfall millimeter, and line width and point size it will be. Okay. So I'll show you, and then print the summary. Okay. And then the similar code you have to write for the export of the map, spatial data. Okay. Like image I'm going to export this annual rainfall, so that is why I like image annual rainfall, and then description and the folder and region and scale. Okay. And then export CSV time series data. Similar thing you have to write, but you have to use the reducer line code. Okay. And then if you want to export data like a annual table, then you can add the annual table over there. Okay. So if you have any question regarding this code or data set, then I will clarify. Just leave your comment in the comment section. So this is the basic code. Okay. So let's run it. Okay. If you run it, then you can see the visualization is over there. So this is my study area. That let's run. So on the in this video I have calculated annual rainfall, monthly rainfall, as well as the monsoon rainfall. If you want to change it as per as your need, you can change it over there. Okay, maybe January, February, March. Okay, and then also visualization. And then if you want to export your data in a chart or CSV file, then you can export. I have write down a code over there for exporting export. So this is the basic visualization. So after loading, I will check. So this one. Okay, I have write down what there is a red. Okay, map add layer, color will be red. So this is why is red. And then export annual rainfall map. This was the annual rainfall map. So this is the basically highest rainfall and this is the low. And then the monsoonal rainfall is over there. Okay, so these two things I have added these two data as a add layer option. Okay, so that is why these two things are showing over there. So let's go to the console section. So look at that, the chart, this one, export CSV time series or chart I have exported. So this is showing it's over there. So this is the basic thing. Okay, so if you want to uh, increase the zoom size or export this data, then just you need to click over there. Okay, just click over there, you will see these things. Okay, so this is the basically annual trend, rainfall trend using CHIRPS data. So I have, so look at that, sorry, annual rainfall trend. So I have write, so this one. Okay, for exporting the time series. Okay, so my start date and end date, as well as the this will be the title, annual rainfall trend using this data, AR and rainfall in millimeter. Okay, x-axis, sorry, h-axis and b-axis. Okay, line width and point size. Okay, so this is the rainfall Okay, v-axis, so this is the v-axis. Okay, so in v-axis I have write down rainfall so this is the rainfall and h-axis I have write only so it's showing only year. Okay, and then line width is 2, and the point size is 4. So if you want to add color of the line, then you can add. Okay, so this is the thing. And then I have add this is the basically export the annual map and the export the CSV. Okay, so final one is export it as a CSV file. Okay, so I want to export annual rainfall data as a table. Okay, so that is why the name is annual table. And then you have to use the state like image dot reduce region and reducer and geometry and the scale section, and then you have to add the others thing. Okay, and then export table to drive. Okay, I want to export annual rainfall as a time series. For time series purpose, you have to write this code, and if you want to export this time series, then you have to write these things. Okay, so over there, look at that, download CSV, download SVG and download PNG. So if I'm click over there, download CSV, so it will download. Just click on that, so it will show over there. Okay, system start, time start, precipitation. So if you uh, change the name, so then you can change the name of the title over there. Okay, so this is the 1st January, okay, 2000, and and then this is the 23 1st January. Okay, and this is the annual rainfall. Okay, so if you want to create so let's, yeah, copy these things and then replace all of this thing, close, and then add, let's change it as a rainfall, and then just select, insert, and then choose your map layer. I want to create, then you can create as per as your need. Okay, rainfall, and look at that. It will show similar like this one. Okay, the same thing. Okay, so if you want to add the year in this data, you can add using click like a, okay, format the exercise, and if you want to add this year over there, then you can hit. Okay, so and then go to the task section. So you will see the two things that I have already want to export. Okay, these things, export image to drives, which one? For Crifts annual rainfall 2000, so this Crifts annual rainfall 2000, and then the first one I want to export time series. So this is the second one. Okay, so if you click and then run it as per the net, it will take few moments, and then you can use any GIS software like ArcGIS, QGIS, or ArcGIS Pro for creating the better visualization. Okay, so this is the basic code. If you need this code, then I will share in the description link, description box. So if you have any question, just leave the question in comment section. Thank you for watching this tutorial.